A framed flag signed by front facade Ukrainian warriors Bakhmut and presented to Congress. In 2022, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy's U.S. Assembly Speaker Kevin McCarthy and other Congress will meet with other Congress, visiting capital Washington. December 11, President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelenskiy. Deputies fight an agreement that will connect funding with domestic migration controls for the deputies. This week will sue more assistance against Russia in Washington meetings. Zelensky was invited to meetings with the White House and Congress members on Tuesday. Many Republican MPs questioned the ongoing assistance to Ukraine, since the arrival of Washington to Washington is planned to be receded throughout Friday. A strict date for acting, although it is not impossible it comes at the last date. The next round Ukraine aid was kept with a request that Mike Johnson, President of House Representatives, Mike Johnson and other Republicans, that there were no more funds unless first steps were taken to make U.S. border with Mexico and U.S. border. President Joe Biden called on Congress until end of year, and Democrats in Congress were trying to approve about a new security aid of approximately $50 billion for Ukraine, including $14 billion for Israel. On Sunday, a senior government official said that White House was working with Republican leaders to find a common ground. But from talks, Biden's direct intervention could close agreement. However, according to a source familiar with bipartisan Senate negotiations, White House is open making U.S. shelter difficult as a way reduce number of immigrants trying cross U.S. asylum border. Meanwhile, the Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said that he has put pressure on a kind of pro-immigrant provision, such as accelerated work permits or better access to legal representation for immigrants. The Congress was warned that U.S. could not renew its military aid to Ukraine, creating national security threats for the West and overthrow war in favor of Russia. A two-party senator group was trying to break the dead end. Most of the U.S. focused on tightening the U.S. protection law for immigrants. Democratic Senator Chris Murphy said NBC's Press Meet Show on Sunday. Republican Senator James Lankford's last offer was unreasonable. Among leaders of the Senate, Murphy and Lankford have hoped that this year can bring together border security reconciliation that has established a friendship this year during real finding trip to southwest U.S. border. In the meantime, the Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, a two-party agreement. I am sorry to report that we are far away. Family, probably beyond framework of Biden and legislation at beginning of next year. He added, even if a two-party agreement made, a few Democrats expressed concerns that former President Donald Trump, who was seen as leading candidate for the 2024 Republican presidential candidacy, could stand on road. There is a question on the republi.